Howdy guys, NintendoCapriSun here, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies Fusion! In the last video, I figured out where Adventure Extra was, purely by accident. This is basically, I guess, a World 6 to this game. Although there are rooftop levels with the pool on them, so we'll see those eventually, but in the meantime, this is Snow Level 1. And this plant, or these levels, should I say, introduce the Okay, that was a weird way to say the furnace. Definitely want doubles of this, because you're going to need to plant this, basically. This is one of those hovering plants where you plant it on top of other plants, and it basically protects them from the cold, and they will get cold. They'll turn into these over here. Let me see, what else do we want? Jalapeno, basically any sort of fire-based plant, I think. It's probably good. Maybe we can go with the stump setup here, I don't know. I assume that plants that are made of fire are kind of just resistant to the snow, but I also wonder if that means that they're like... Oh, what was I about to say there? I had a way that I was going to finish that sentence, and I literally don't remember what it was. Oh, shoot, we have this over here, too. This plant is called barley. And if I'm not mistaken, what this does is it just kind of randomly turns from one plant to another plant. You, like, never know what it's going to do, what it's going to turn into. I guess we could get walnuts and tall nuts and doom shrooms, perhaps? Like, maybe TSPPs would be a good idea, since they're not on the screen for long enough to get frozen. So stuff like that would probably be good. Let's just see how it goes. Oh god, we are slowing this crap down, let me tell you. Okay, let me see. Press 3. Furnace protects the plant from freezing and slowly melts ice block. Indeed it does. So if we put a sunflower out here, that's what it'll do. We go ahead and get some of these icy plants over here and get these all taken care of here. We just have to make sure that every time we plant something, we put a furnace on top of it. That was a half-assed furnace, but I'm still sort of coughing, so I'm trying not to push my voice too hard, you know? You don't want everything to be all stupid. So, we can go ahead and kind of protect these plants here, or get these plants unfrozen too. Because if a zombie eats a frozen plant, it'll turn into the Zombotany variant of that plant. If there is no Zombotany variant of that plant, it turns into something much worse. So, we'll see that whenever. Oh, it looks like we have to use the glove 2 separate times to move the furnace and the plants over there. That's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Let's go ahead. Make sure everything's protected here. Are you gonna get that guy, or is we're gonna need some help here? Oh, no, we got him. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and bring you over. So he's about to eat the walnut, so that's probably gonna turn into a walnut zombie if I had to guess. In the meantime, let's just get stuff out there. So we have all rows protected here. Like, we don't even have to move the furnace. Like, if we want to, we can just move the furnace over here to this guy. That might be a better way to do it, because then you're not having to move 4 times. You could move 3 times, 1 for each plant and 1 for the furnace as you're passing. Well, I guess you still have to pass it around between the other plants, but yeah, see that? Turned into the Zombotany variant of that plant. So there you go. Everything is still protected here. Looks pretty good. Yeah, and you only need 1 furnace. You can still go on with fusions as much as you want after that. Now, I can already see this being a problem, but maybe not for long. There you go. This guy's done, so let's put him on top of that guy instead of, like, taking up more space in the garden here. Eventually, we're gonna have to deal with these. I'm gonna plant a barley just for shits and giggles here and see what he turns into. I'm gonna turn you into that. And I'm gonna squash y'all. I don't know how much... Oh my god! Wow! I didn't expect him to do that much damage. Holy crap! He was, like, all over the place with that. Go and put you there. We'll put a furnace on you. Do I need to put a furnace on the barley? I assume I do. Doesn't look like it's doing anything yet. I think it's like every 30 seconds it transforms, but there's no telling what it's going to transform into. So far so good here. Why don't we make you into a tall nut? Oh god! Okay, he turned into something. Cool. Alright, let's get you there. Wait, what am I going to do anything with these stumps? Well, I don't really have all the sun in the world here, do I? Oh yeah, stuff is happening here, isn't it? Go ahead and double up on you. I'm gonna go ahead and get a walnut going here and a furnace to protect it. Again, just make sure you're on top of the whole furnace situation. We might just have to jalapeno this bottom row because I'm not sure. Oh jeez. Okay, it did something. It like exploded and now it's a kelp. What is that thing called? Kelp spikeweed. A kelp weed. Yeah, exactly. There we go. I keep thinking like that I'm going to have to plant another furnace every time I fuse something. It's like, no, I don't have to do that. It's actually nice. No, we are not ready to begin because my client has not arrived. Nice. well done. Oh, goodness, my throat. Oh, maybe I shouldn't record a whole nother hour tonight. It's like I want to play some Metroid Prime 4. What the fuck is that, dude? Dude, what is that? Let me see something. Well, I'm not surprised that happened. Jeez, here, get another furnace. Let's leave you where you are. Hey, I wonder if you need, like, 2 furnaces to protect a double-sized plant, like a corn on the cob or something? Would you need 2 furnaces to protect that, I wonder? Am I ever gonna put stumps out? I don't know, will I? Oh, look at this. Oh man, this guy's killing it. I like this barley. Maybe I'll make another one of those. Because I always love to make a dump whenever I take a tape. These ice cubes are quite well protected, but they're not totally invincible, so keep that in mind. Maybe we can... I don't know. Put a present on this. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Are we gonna need a squash for you? Let me see. We might... No, he did it. Good job, little Gatling Pea. Oh, now this guy is, what, a Doom Pea shooter? Who even knows? Oh, he wasn't protected. Hang on a minute here. I'll just put that on you, I guess. We don't want to turn it into one of those big things. Let's see. We can keep putting these fusions out. Yeah, on these levels, halfway into the level, it's going to start blizzarding like this. And anything that doesn't have a furnace on it is just basically gets instantly frozen. Okay, and that's what happens if you if they eat a plant that doesn't have a Zombotany variant. Like I was saying earlier, it turns into something much worse. That's what it turns into. Let me make sure I'm recording here. Yes, I am. Okay, good. Of course you were wondering about that now. Okay, that's level 1. Good stuff, baby. I think there's only 5 levels of this, so it's actually not that bad. It's not that tedious. Oh, Snow level 2. So this will introduce us to this guy, this motherfucker. So right here we have the furnace. The furnace! How many times am I going to do that? Hovering plant protects plants from its own power from snowballs and blizzards, deals 200 damage every 3 seconds to ice blocks within its protection range. Absorbs the base snow plant before below it to temporarily evolve into high temp furnace, expanding its protection range to 3x3. Whoa. Huh. Oh, I didn't know about that. Hey, cool. Snow map gimmick. That's hard to read. Ice blocks have 2000 HP and block straight firing projectiles and zombies. If destroyed by plants, spawns the corresponding plants. Yeah, and if destroyed by zombies, spawns the corresponding Zombotany instead. If none such Zombotany exists, spawns a snow fur. A blizzard starts at the beginning of every wave, freezing all unprotected plants and into ice blocks. Furnace won the 6th annual Plant Helper Award at the Snowy Plains. Fellow plants agree the honor was well deserved. After all, he's so busy keeping others warm, he hasn't even had time to clear the snow off his own head. I didn't even notice. So this guy, Spruce Sharpshooter, cold-resistant archer that fires piercing spruce needles. In other words, you don't have to put a furnace on this guy. Immune to freeze from snowballs and blizzards. Projectiles pierce once, including ice blocks, and ignore handheld armor type 2. Spruce Sharpshooter, in other words, Spruce Almighty here, just moved to the Snowy Plains. His pursed lips make him look fierce and hard to approach. But Furnace isn't scared. He knows that expression is just from his new friend pulling up his collar because the snowfield is just that cold. Direct fusions? Okay, we might have to look at these later because we don't really have all those plants yet. But yeah, okay, alright. So let's select our previous loadout, add this guy onto the mix. We didn't use much of the... Let me see, what did we not use much of here? I guess we didn't use cherry bomb. We really didn't use walnuts and tall nuts that much. If we wanted tall nuts, we can just use plant food to make those. We really didn't use the melons either, though, did we? Melons would be good on these screen door dudes. Plus, if you fuse them with a jalapeno, I almost said volcano. There's... well... Alright. Okay, so, like usual, Spruce Sharpshooter is immune to cold effects. Yes, he is. But so is a plant that has a furnace over it. That's also immune now. I'm just going to keep 50 sunflowering and 25 furnacing here, and when I need it, I'll put it out. But till then, just going to take it nice and slow. There we go. Probably should double up on the sunflower, honestly, because the sooner you can get this set up, the sooner you can stop thinking about it, and then you're not having to try to do other stuff at the same time. You're not trying to multitask and all. But also, you don't want to be spending much sun either. Trying to avoid doing that. There we go. That's all set up. Now, for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and put this out so we can see what he does, which is that. See how much damage that does, actually. Well, you can see right there, it does 20. So basically, standard hit. Not too shabby. It's enough, though, because it pierces, which is also awesome. Ooh, it's gonna be a little close, though. He's getting pretty close there. Oh, no, he's dead. Oh, wow, he died pretty fast at the end there. Maybe he got too close or something. Maybe it's like that Lord of the Rings thing where they run the horses into the spears. Like, why would you do that? Those poor horses. Oh. Anyway, set you up there. We'll get you with the furnace. And, barley, and put another furnace on you. Because barley is interesting, and now I want to see more of it. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. These guys are also, like, very hard to kill. They got a lot of HP. We'll cherry bomb you like that. Nice. That also takes away some of the ice, but not all of it. So I still have to put a... Well, shoot. What am I doing? There we go. Eventually, we're going to have to start putting more of these out here. So there's not a Zombotany variant of that right there, which means that's probably going to turn into a thing here in a second. What is my next move here? This, of course. I wonder if I could just maybe delay that. Oh yeah, and that also melted the ice. I don't use the hammer very much, but that is a way you can like insta-kill a zombie for free, basically. So don't hesitate to use that if you feel like it. I think we can leave the rest of this kind of where it is. I'll put a walnut in front of you just to keep you busy. We could put a furnace on this, you know, just so that when it... What? Wait a minute. Was his mouth full? Let's see what happened there. Here, just do this for a second until I can... There we go. Okay. Alright, sunflowers are all protected. Everything else is good. We don't need furnaces on these guys because they're resistant to the cold and they pierce armor, as you can see here. It's not hitting the screen door, it's just hitting the zombie himself. Ooh, we got like a Hypno Blondie? Wow, look at you. And it just spawned a Doom Shroom. Oh man, that's incredible. Wolf, snapping turtle, incredible. Okay, this sun is going nuts over here, what the heck? Oh man, I want to see more of that. Jeez, what even was that? I think it was that Hypno Shroom was mixed with a sunflower or something, and it spit out a sun that bounced from one zombie to the next, doing damage to all of them. Yeah, wow. At some point, it started, like, making his HP go down super fast. Maybe I missed something in the description there, I don't know. What else can I do? Just do more of these, I guess? I don't think I can fuse these with anything, because we looked in the fusions list. Oh, now we got one of those. I'm gonna do another one of these, dude. These are too fun. I'm suddenly hooked on this my new toy. Yeah, just kind of keep everything in normal here. We could probably also speed up the game a little bit, you know, because why not? Yeah, like I said, I'm so close to being done with Prime 4. I had to decide, did I want to finish playing it tonight, or did I want to... What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, I'm not having it. Okay, that can happen, though. That's a zombie... Well, you know what? Let's look at that for a second, because I want to know what his deal is. I've seen them before, but I haven't had to deal with them lately. Snowball Launcher Zombie can attack your plants with snowballs and freeze them. Toughness 720. Ooh. Immune to chill and freeze. Vulnerable to deep chill. After appearing, it will continually launch snowballs at plants, which will deal 20 damage and explode upon impact, disabling plants for 5 seconds in a 3x3 range. Yeah, you don't want to mess with this guy. Snowballs inflict 10 cryo points to hypnotized zombies affected. Ugh. Weakness Umbrella Rind. Snowball fight! Snowball Launcher Zombie wakes up from his icy slumber, flinging snowballs wildly in every direction. Should we tell him? Nah, let's see how long it takes him to figure it out. Smack! Another snowball lands. That makes 14. 14 joys and a will to be merry. Well, I guess Barley didn't get a chance to do much of anything here. Oh, this guy up here is turned into a garlic walnut. Man, I wonder how garlic walnut would taste. Why is this game making me ask all these questions? Why am I just sitting here instead of collecting the trophy? I guess I'm wondering if, like, even after the round is over, he can still transform, but it doesn't look like it, so... Yeah, let's just take it and move on, then. So, Snow Level 3, and this one introduces... the thing I was talking about earlier, which is... This one's called Zombie Gnaw. Damages zombies in close range with his spinning saw blades. Gains 5 points of shield every 0.5 seconds, up to 1 times max HP points. Spins blades when zombies get close, dealing piercing damage that scales down with more targets to a minimum of 1. Oof. Shields provide a 20% damage reduction to protected plants. For plants, spinning petals without damaging their stems is a skillful art. Some botanists speculate that Salminaut might be distantly related to Blover because of this ability. It's indeed a tricky skill, Salminaut said with a faux profound air. The real challenge lies in obtaining lightweight circular saws and painting them with petal patterns. Frost Legion Shield Bearer over here, he's a new one in this level. A Shield Bearer from the Snowy Plains. He deflects straight firing projectiles and returns them as snowballs. Oh. Yikes. Immune to chill and freeze, vulnerability chill. Raises shield every 1.5 seconds to reflect straight firing projectiles as snowballs. So in other words, we should probably be using the melon pult on this one. Or even just any kind of pult, really. Frost Legion Shield Bearer was once an elite soldier on the battlefield. Now retired, he's the reigning champion of the Graveyard Snowball Fight Tournament. He treasures the shield that brought him so much glory, constantly checking it for scratches, though some say that very habit might be what got him injured and retired in the first place. So Captain America, basically, after being dumb or something, I don't know. It's cool to be able to plant these without, planting the pot underneath them. I'm going to double up on sunflowers here, because I can't imagine I'm going to be using much else. But let's get the TSPPs, though, because they are muy importante. We'll grab you. I'll grab the barley again, because I seem to be hooked on it. I don't know if Magnet could take the shield. I seriously doubt it, though. Oops, almost forgot to bring the furnaces. I had to change that up a little bit. I was going to bring cob cannons in here, but yeah, not a good idea. So, 50 and 25. Salminot dishes out high melee damage and is resistant to damage. I already read that once, but that was before I realized I forgot to bring the freaking furnaces with me. You're not going to make it through this level without the furnace, I'll tell you that right now. Not unless you use, like, all fire stuff, which I suppose you could. Okay, when he eats that, it's not gonna... You know what? Yeah. I'm just trying to spend as little as possible and conserve my sun for the time being. He's gonna jump over that. Right? No, he's just gonna totally ignore it. Wow. Didn't expect that sort of a behavior from one of you guys. Oh god, what am I gonna do about you? Can I eat you with a... He was going crazy. They're trying to bite, and it wasn't working. I guess it's true what they say. You bite, you die. You know what? Here, let's just... I never used that, so I decided to use it there. It was my mistake, though. So, here's the deal, then. Ooh, we don't have a lot of sun, though. I'll just let him work on that for a little bit. He totally bashes it with his shield. Yeah, but let him waste his time on that. More zombies probably won't spawn, because whatever. I guess I could just move this guy over here and have him... Oh, wow. Okay, that's one way to deal with him. Shit, dude, that's awesome. Maybe I should put some more of these out there. I don't know, man. Well, the thing is, if you're going to do that, though, give them a furnace. Keep them warm. Otherwise, what are you doing? You're not taking care of your plants, man. Here, have another one. Have another. Here, I'll even give you a furnace. That way we can go ahead and take care of all these Sunni flowers. And I'll take care of you as well. I do like the music in this level, though. It's pretty groovy. Maybe just put one more here. This is a really stupid way to do this, but it's what I'm doing for now. Because I just can't resist myself, I guess. Ooh, he might be... You know what? Maybe a cherry bomb might be worth it here. Yeah. Ooh, okay, let's move this... right there, I guess? Whatever, just make sure he gets a furnace. You'll have to get used to that in this level. I'm surprised I'm actually doing as good of a job as I am keeping up with it. Oh, there's one. Let me see what happens with this and this, though. Here, stomp him first. Oh my god! I cannot believe a chomper can beat one of those in one hit. Oh, that's insane, dude. That's kind of awesome. Oh, now this furnace is not doing anything over here. Okay, is it time for us to start pulling out the big guns here? Once again, use the present, because there's nothing else you can really turn it into, and grab this furnace. We'll use this one for you. And I suppose in the meantime, I could just be looking... Okay, see that now? Since he's hitting it from above, he's not able to shield the things back to us, which is good. And there we go. Now we got two of them. Something's about to happen here. I don't know what it is just yet, but... Here. Wait, that didn't work on the other guy, though, so why do I think it's going to work on this one? Oh, I guess it worked because after he didn't have his javelin anymore. His pole, whatever you want to call it. We'll just keep doing this right here. One more sun, and we should have ourselves a third salad pult here, which is excellent. Yeah, man, I feel totally protected right now. It's lovely. Wait, this guy's not here. Whoops, no, I wasn't trying to do that here. Let's get rid of you. Ugh. Oh shit. Yeah, okay, I guess I wasn't totally paying attention with the pulse here, was I? Here, have another one. I'll just totally put these out here. It doesn't even matter if they get eaten. Okay, let's get... Oops, oh my god. Yeah, the hit detection on those is a little wonky. There you go. Let's take care of you. I'm gonna go ahead and cherry bomb this because these are very well centrally located. I don't care if you get frozen, really, to be honest. Yeah, it does take the furnace a little while to actually thaw them out, so bear that in mind, I suppose. But you can always throw out a jalapeno if you feel like it, just to kind of speed up the process. These guys are about to get messed up over here if we don't do something here. Yeah, okay. Oh man. Boy, the timing on that could not have been more perfect. Did you see that? My god. Whew, boy howdy. We got a lot going on this top row here. I guess it's the one we didn't have a salad pult on though, so there you go. That trick with like using the present instead of the melon pult to max out your salad pult is pretty incredible. Gotta tell you, that's probably the way to do this level. In fact, I don't even think we need to... Wait, I didn't put a furnace on you. The blizzard only shows up like in between rounds though, but then again, depending on how many rounds there are, I guess there could be more than one blizzard. So, you know, watch out for that. This poor scaredy shroom's about to get frozen, but oh well, too bad. Maybe you can protect yourself from it by burrowing under the ground. I guess that's what you're best at, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. Just feeling like quoting Star Wars again. What else is new there? Yeah, look at this. They can't do crap to this. Yeah, because I could see those shield guys being a problem. If you had, like, pea shooters shooting at them, and they would be able to bounce them back at snowballs, and that would not be pleasant. You can already see, like, some of the Trident guys putting a little chip damage on me here, but nonetheless, we made it through. So there you go. Alright. Well, okay. So normally I would just keep going here, but I do have MagFest coming up pretty soon, and I'm trying to get as many videos done as I can up until that. So these may be a little short for a little while, but hopefully it's not too bad. But so I'm actually going to go ahead and stop there, and we'll do the last 2 levels of this, if indeed it's 5 levels, in the next video. So I'll see you then. Take care, and best of luck with all the cold and the horse shit. Bye.